We
where's the stream
are
gonna be?
live. Hope y'all ready.
Hello. Is
Bata
your waist
boom.
ready?
Bata bing. Is my waist ready? Avery's not ready. He's still taking a dump.
Oh God, hello.
Ah. Oh, did I give you a good taste of that Theo booty?
Hello, booty. I got that Theo booty
Theo
in my
booty.
face.
Booty yooty.
Sadly, Theo, that
Okay.
you ain't got no.
You got to scoot a little
booty.
bit over to your left, just a smidgel, just a
To the
tidgel.
left.
There you go. There you go.
Is this good?
Now we here. Now
I'm
we
kind
here.
of like. Yeah.
Yo, what's poppin', chat?
Where
Hope
do
you're
I-
having a good time. We just doing a little bit of a podcast today. I'm chilling here with my friends. We gonna have ourselves a good conversation. Y'all want to introduce yourselves?
Oh wait, you go first.
I'm HerEros.
Just a little bit more. Don't be shy.
I don't know what to
Okay.
say.
Okay, I'm Tenshi. You call me your Tenshi. I will accept Yoshi also. I'm here with Theo for a podcast. So excited. The questions. I'm not gonna spoil anything, but the questions.
Yeah, we just gonna be shooting some shit today. If you guys are interested, feel free to follow their pages. They are Tik Tokers, and they are an absolute pleasure to be around. That being said, I was just talking to HerEros here, and we were having some interesting discussions about anime. I think that'd be a good place to start. Homeboy was dropping me his top 5, and I've never even heard of these before. What were those animes?
Okay, number 1, Running in the Wind. 2, Yosei and Tigerfish. 3, Pet Girl Sakura. 4, Given. And 5, Barakamon.
Bro, I haven't heard of a
I've only
single
heard
one of
about,
those
like,
animes.
2 of those.
Right? And it's his top 5. Yo, when I ask people what their favorite anime is, their answers are like, oh yeah, Naruto, or like Dragon Ball Z. This dude's
Mine's
like...
my love story. Just like, oh, it's cute.
I haven't
Go
heard
ahead.
that one either. Oh yeah. But like my favorite one is Full Metal
What?
Alchemist.
Sorry.
Brotherhood, bro. Brotherhood just hit different for me. That was like the first one I watched, and it's what got me addicted to anime.
Oh, the way I got addicted to anime was my uncle. One day, like in our old house, we were just chilling while I was, doing my doll's hair. I walk into his room. Sometimes I'm not allowed to, because and I see Dragon Ball Z on his TV, and I'm like, I want to watch. So, blame my uncle
Nice.
for me being a weeb.
Yo, what's
For
your
me,
top
it was my
5?
friend's uncles.
Oh yeah, tell me about it.
My friends, they used to always be like watching Dragon Ball Z because their uncle had like DVDs. So they got into Dragon Ball Z for like a while, then switched to Naruto. I've never watched the full Naruto series because they spoiled it all for me.
Oh,
Aww.
bummer.
I never got to watch it fully.
Damn. Yeah, what got me
So
what
now
got
I kind of. No, you can go.
what got
Yeah.
me set up on anime was Toonami. Y'all ever watch Toonami? You guys remember Toonami on television when you'd come home
I
after
remember
school?
Toonami.
And I'd watch Dragon Ball Z and Naruto, and it'd be one episode a week, and then you have to wait that entire week for the next episode. Oh my gosh, that's where I started. That was the start of it.
Ooh. A little bit of lag.
But then I didn't watch anime for like another, like, I don't know, 5-6 years. Like I just didn't. And then I ran into a new friend group, and they were anime heads. They were weebs, and they had to show me all the good stuff. So they started making me watch things like Hellsing, like freaking Death Note. We watched some of the Fate series, some of the good Fate series. And then we did like, what's that one? Erased. Erased was really good. Oh my gosh, I like that one. But like a lot of these mainstream animes I started watching, and like I realized it was more than just kid stuff,
For me, for like Erased, I watched it. I watched it like that in like one sitting. Then right after, I watched another. Like, not even gonna lie, I cried at the end of Erased. Then the next anime after that I watched was Anohana. which that one's a sad one at the very end, so I cried even more. I'm not even gonna lie, I cried for like an hour after I watched it.
Oh
after
my
I finished.
God damn.
Yo.
What about what was it called? I used to watch it all the time. Well, I watched it this April because the name had the name April in it.
Your Lie in
What's it
April?
called?
Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I'm
That
told
one
I
broke.
should watch that one. I'm told I should watch it. Should I not? Should I?
Yo,
What?
you should. You should. You definitely should.
Broke
We
me.
should have a reaction and everything, you know? A nice reaction.
That's what people keep
No,
saying. They're
no
like,
muting mic.
it's good to watch. It's good to watch, but you got to be prepared. I'm like,
Very
prepared
good
for
watch video.
what?
We don't want to spoil anything. What's the fun in that?
Oh my gosh. But yeah, top tier anime. HerEros was telling me he was binging it during the pandemic. Was that right? Like you were watching like wasn't something crazy?
I was watching like an anime a day, so I was going through like five to six animes like a week, like easily.
Bro. That's crazy. That's so much anime. You must have been watching fairly
Well, when you
short
just
ones
sit
then.
inside all day.
Yeah, that's true.
I was watching.
I
Some of them
finally.
were
Go ahead.
Some of them were 12 episodes, then some of them were 24.
Yeah.
24 were probably 2-day ones, but 12 episodes, that was easy one day.
Oh man, I couldn't do it. I have my ADD won't let me just sit there and watch TV. I have to be up and doing something at any given time. I'm not allowed
I
to
usually
sit.
just draw whenever I'm watching something.
Oh, yeah, that's
I
nice.
draw. That's what helps. Ooh. But I'm not gonna lie to you, like, whenever I finally open your live on my phone, and it looks like I'm just looking down at your crotch.
Yeah,
I
nah,
love
you
the
were
thing,
hanging
like-
out, and I was like, all right, well, you know, if this is what she wants to do on the live, I'll let her.
I was trying to, like, get up the questions, and, like, the live was like, where is it?
Yeah, man, that was another thing we were talking about, was just anime. What's my next one? What's the next anime I should watch?
Then, wait, have you watched the Neverlands before?
Promise Neverland?
Yeah, the Promise of Neverland.
I have seen
Have you
my
watched
former
it?
roommates watch it, so I saw it in and out. I saw bits and pieces of it.
Well, you should definitely watch it fully, you know.
Yo, what?
Season 1, good. Season 2, not so good.
Yeah, I agree on that, sadly.
That's a bummer.
Kind of like Naruto whenever he had Boruto.
Dumpstered. That's what I
Wait,
hear
leave
though.
that-
Downhill!
Leave that portion
I didn't like
alone.
it.
Yo, I'm gonna be honest. I'm
don't get me wrong.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I haven't finished Naruto. I haven't finished.
I can't get mad. I haven't watched it.
No, I don't know what you guys do where you can't finish watching Naruto, so I'm not gonna judge.
All mine spoiled for me.
Of course you did, but I'm talking about.
I don't have time anymore. And let's be honest, Naruto is so much filler. There's so much filler in Naruto.
Yeah. Whew.
It's got high highs. Remember that one scene where freaking Kakashi and Naruto are chasing that one dude on the bird and they're running on those logs over the river for what feels like
Oh, yeah.
40 years? Y'all know what I'm talking about? Like
Hold on, let me
Naruto
get more
filler.
popcorn.
Yeah, seriously. It's as bad as
I'm not gonna
Dragon
be on
Ball.
this for a while. Man, I gotta like rewatch some of the old animes. One
Yo.
anime I regret watching.
Scarlet
It's like-
Raven just put in Violet Evergarden. All right, could you not invoke that name, please? Can we not talk about that one?
Ooh.
That's in my top 10.
Ooh.
That's in my top 10.
Ooh, that's
Easily.
a hard one right there. That's a hard one. It's good, but that one's
But
tough.
That one made me cry, I
I'd
think,
easily put
after
that in
every
my
episode.
top 10 too.
Yeah, no, that's a hard watch right there. That's a hard watch. Have you ever watched Orange? Is there an anime called Orange?
Orange?
Yes, there is.
Yeah, that's from Psychic
is.
Winters. Oh, Psychic Winters says hi, by the way, HerEros. They're giving you a shout out in the
Follow
chat. Who are
Oh,
you?
that's
again?
my
Where's
I
my
don't think I
hi?
know who you
Hi,
are.
babe.
Hi, Yoy.
Somebody's back. all about to bite you, but
Yeah, don't bite me. Yo, Avery! Look who survived.
Man, you were fighting for your life, weren't you?
How long were you gone? Like half an hour?
I think you're on mute, bro. We can't hear a word you're saying.
Rest in peace.
Oh, I am. Just so you didn't hear the screams.
Yeah.
Oh.
Fighting demons.
Wait,
I'm so
question.
sorry.
Are you able to reenact what happened on the toilet over there in the black cat's bath? Don't do it right now. But would you be able to?
Oh, man.
Oh, no.
Just paint the walls.
Oh!
It's a perfect video
walls
if
are
I could
brown.
find it.
Wait, aren't the black cat's bathroom walls already brown? Or no, they're like this color. Never mind.
I
was
don't
thinking
know.
about the bottom half, kind of.
I don't pay attention. I'm never in there.
Want me to check?
For good reason.
I feel like a lot of people are in the bathroom because of a lot of things.
Yo, Aves, you gotta come
Oh
get in
my
frame.
gosh.
You gotta get somewhere here, right
Come
below our head
on.
level.
You want to
Right
be
around here.
between my... Can I say that?
Tittle bitties?
Oh,
Yeah, you can
no,
say
not
tittle
that.
bitties.
No, I was talking about these
Tig
right
old
here.
bitties.
Oh.
No, I wasn't trying to say my the bitties.
Yeah,
I was
you
trying
do.
to say these right here. These right here.
Oh, I see.
I don't know.
You could say thick
I was
thighs
trying to
save
say,
lives.
you can be right in my thick thighs save lives.
Hey, now you're sitting.
Where do you
There
want me
go.
to sit?
Anywhere here.
Yeah.
My hand being the
Or
top
sit-
of your head.
You want to sit on Theo's lap?
You can sit on Theo's lap.
Santa.
You can get lower too. You can get like down here. You can get down here too if you want. That works.
Sure.
You can be right there. You can be right there.
Let's just like.
I'll be up here.
Taste your finger.
No, you better have wiped
Actually,
well.
I feel like I don't want to even touch your hands anymore. Actually, yeah, you're probably right about that. I don't know what you were doing.
I washed my hands.
Yo, Aves,
Okay.
we were
It's
just
soap.
we were just talking anime. Give me your
Okay.
top 5 anime.
Top 5.
Shit, that's fucking hard. I didn't finish making my anime list, but definitely Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Yo,
That's pretty good.
Yo.
It's hard to say top 5 because I like a lot of stuff, and also the stuff I do like, I forget.
Oh my
Assassination Classroom's good.
Okay.
Initial
Oh,
D
yeah,
is definitely
definitely.
top 3 because car person. Fooly Cooley is a good one to watch. It's definitely
day?
a good experience. Exactly.
Oh,
It's hard to explain. It's like there's this girl that shows up on a scooter with a electric guitar that is also like a sword, and
I'm not gonna lie to you.
whacks the main character in like the first 5 minutes, and then a robot comes out of his head, and it's like, I
Yeah.
don't know. It's a
Okay.
very weird.
Yeah,
It's a very unique.
It's
anime.
good.
you lost
Yeah,
me.
but it's good though.
Shout out to
Like
Psyche
Plastic Memories
K.
is good.
Have you guys heard of Psyche K?
Yes, that is also really
Yes.
good.
Dude, that is the epitome of a baseball bat and a washing machine. Bang, 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 bang. That's all that show is. I have trouble keeping up sometimes.
Good slapstick comedy.
Yo, you know what belongs on my list? Samurai Champloo. Y'all
I
seen
feel
it?
like I heard of that before.
Y'all seen it? If you haven't,
Maybe.
y'all, I'm gonna put
Sure.
y'all on notice. You should go see Samurai
You
Champloo.
earned my respect for that one.
100%. That is one of the best animes out there. There is nothing like it. It is like one of a kind.
Which question topic was this again? Is it like top 5 anime, or was it like?
I don't know. We're just talking about anime.
Well, one of the animes I regret watching were like 2 of them. Well, one of them was Diabolic Lovers. At first, it was like okay, and wait, no, Diabolic Lovers. There was another anime which turned out to be Sweet Home Alabama at the end, and I was like, oh my god.
Oh, okay. No,
Oh.
thank you. Bye, Avery.
That's not what I.
Become one with the floor. The third one was I think it was called Oh My Little Sister or something like.
Oh God.
But just like all I could say was there like I say about like 6 brothers and 1 sister, and like I didn't know how I didn't see it coming. It was because listen here, listen. Wait, no, hold on. Her dad married her mom, and basically stepsister, stepbrother kind of bullcrap. They had a Valentine's Day thing, and like, no, the first episode, oh my god, they were trying to already kiss their sister, and in the shower too, oh my god! And I was like,
that reminds you of another anime.
That's like a first episode ender for me.
But that's the thing. For the other one, like, it was like vampires. That's the thing, because I was just like, what the fuck? Is the mom and dad gonna catch them? I was wondering whenever they're gonna pop back in. And like during the wedding episode, they do the bouquet. Oh, guess who caught it? The sister. The sister. It's just like, she doesn't even have a boyfriend, and she has a pet squirrel.
Anime really needs to watch itself because it's flirting way too much with those incesty childhood vibes. You know what I mean? Some anime gets a bit too close to that, and I am not okay with it.
There's one that's probably even worse than that.
Oh no.
It's called Domestic Girlfriend.
There's a lot of bad
I'm out.
Okay. We don't need to talk about Domestic Girlfriend. We don't need to.
Yo.
I know it, and I hate it.
Dare I ask what that's about?
Are you one of the ones who say it's like the best anime in the world? It's got everything. you better not be one of those.
It's got everything, guys.
Domestic Girlfriend,
Hear
best
me out.
opening ever, but everything else.
I hate that I listened to that artist and then found out that that song was for that opening. I was so mad at that. It's like,
I love the opening.
One song.
The rest of the song is so bad.
One song I
There's
can't
even
get out of my
opening.
head. One song I can't get out of my head, and like it's from an anime everybody hates because they're all in high school. It's all over TikTok, by the way. It started on TikTok. It was the boys club. I don't think I can say the B word, but you please tell me.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
No, I can't. You know what I'm talking about.
Oh, the female dogs boys club. Is that
it? Yeah. Oh. That song, you don't know?
I don't know which one you're talking
I'm
about.
not gonna...
But have you seen that one anime?
No, it's all over TikTok.
Into the Abyss? Is it Into the Abyss? The Abyss? What am I thinking? What am I going for
Yes,
here?
Into the Abyss.
Yeah.
Into the Abyss.
Dude, okay. Awesome
Someone with
anime.
a big ass hole,
I
right?
absolutely love it. It just gets a little too close with kids doing things kids shouldn't be doing. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yes,
I know what you mean.
I would
'cause I've watched all of
love
it.
to enjoy that anime, but that part turned me off, and I couldn't finish the ticket. I had to leave.
I didn't. it's good. That shit's really weird.
Yeah, it is.
It's good, but it's weird. That is not in my pocket. It's out of the pocket.
In your pocket.
In my pocket.
But
I
yeah,
know.
that's anime.
I like watching a lot of romance anime.
Yo, let me grab this right quick. Yo,
Oh,
VR
I
and
love
Chill,
romance.
you just joined the chat. Sassafras, is that you? I'm calling you out. Bro, I want to have you on this podcast. I've been dying to talk to you. I've been super busy. But yo, hit me up.
What?
We'll go do a thing together because I want to do a thing with you. Let's collab.
Fight
You
you.
awesome. And I finally got some up and running. Hey, don't bop bop.
Only got one arm in.
But before we started this, HerEros and I were actually talking about a really funny topic. We were talking about what it's like to live in our different cities, and we were talking about if you guys have ever had a run-in where you almost fought a homeless person before.
Oh my.
Has that happened to you, or is that just me? Am I the only one here? Am I the only one, really?
Listen, you're in the state where one of its main attractions is its homeless people. So yeah, that's probably just a you thing.
Exactly.
Like I don't really have that problem.
Okay, I got two stories.
I don't know what the homeless person did.
I got two stories. Which one do you want me to tell? I could tell the one that happened in LA, or I could tell the one that happened in my hometown. What are y'all feeling?
Which one's more entertaining?
Do the one in LA so you don't dox yourself.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Well, I wouldn't dox myself in the other case. But okay, so LA. magical experience. Me and my girl, we've been together. I think this was our 4-year anniversary. We wanted to go big for it. My favorite artist, Porter Robinson, was doing a show in LA. Yo, babe, let's get tickets. Let's fly down there. Let's spend the week. Let's have a good time. Let's go big for our 4-year. COVID was just lifting up, so we go down and we're having the time of our life. You know, we're getting in the city. We're seeing all these amazing parks. We're going to the Hollywood sign. We're going to amazing concerts. We're checking out the beach. Time of our life, right? One of these mornings, my girl goes to me.
Homeless people.
And she goes, hey, you know what we haven't hit yet? A mall. I really like to go shopping. Why don't we go to the LA Mall? And I was like, yeah, sure. Sounds great. So, you know, we jump on one of those little scooters they got downtown, start zipping around, and we get there. We pull up to it, hit the brakes, cancel the thing out, and we walk in, and we go into LA Mall, and it is an absolute ghost town. There's nobody there. Like, shops are boarded up. There's the occasional homeless person, like, lurking behind the shadows, you know what I mean? There might have been a quiz. There might have been a Quiznos that was open. I'm not sure if it was. Like, there's nobody here, and we're walking in it. I'm recording because we're literally inside of a strip mall that's empty. There's nobody there. Shops aren't open. People aren't walking around. This is literally on our Google Maps, the Mall of LA. LA Mall is what it comes up as. And we're like, there's nobody here. This is crazy. So we're walking around. We're a little upset. We're like, okay, well, I guess we'll go back to like our Airbnb for a while, and then we'll go hang out sometime later tonight. Okay, yeah, let's go do that. So what happens is, we go and we sit out the front. We just J straight chilling, you know, having a good time. Try to get out of the sun. And I'm drinking like my water bottle as I look up at like the staircase where we had just come from. And there's a homeless dude like shouting to himself. And I'm like, okay, you know, not my business. I don't care what's going on. He's going to handle him. I'm going to handle me. So I'm over here kind of dealing with some other things, but slightly keeping an eye on him. We're waiting for our Uber to come pick us up. As this dude is shouting still, I look back over and I realize, oh my God, he's shouting at us. And then I see another homeless man booking it down the stairs, taking 2 to 3 at a time in our direction. And I'm like, oh my God. I turn over to my girlfriend and I say, hey babe, it's time for us to leave. She saw the fear in my eyes, and without saying anything, she's like, okay, let's go. I immediately grab her and our things, and we start booking it down the sidewalk. I'm listening to the guy at top now, and he's saying, this is our fucking place. This is our fucking place. You don't belong here. You don't belong here. As his goon is chasing us down the sidewalk. We are making a beeline for the nearest Starbucks. We are running as fast as we can, packs in hand, running away from these guys. We get inside and we think we're safe. Oh my God, I'm trying to change the location of the Uber. She's trying to like calm herself down because she's having panic attacks. Meanwhile, an unassociated homeless man walks into the Starbucks and he is not having a good time. This gentleman starts yelling. He starts yelling at nobody. The staff comes up and are trying to calm him down. Meanwhile, I got my girl like wrapped in my arms, trying to just focus on our phone because we don't know what's safer at this moment, inside or outside. This homeless individual starts yelling at the staff. They almost get into a physical confrontation as soon as our Uber arrives. We run outside. We run into the back of his seat. He says, hey, are you so-and-so? I'm like, you know what? As a matter of fact, I am. Hit the gas. And we got out of there. Oh my gosh, I was so terrified by how aggressive these homeless people were. LA is a different kind of beast, I'm telling you.
Now in all those like movies you see, you don't see somebody getting chased by a homeless person.
Yo, that was my real life.
Site, so they keep them out of the set.
But like they like claim the mall as our territory.
Yeah, he's saying this is their turf and we don't belong there. Homeless people had overtaken LA Mall. That's what was going on.
Oh, it's not the LA Mall anymore.
Yeah, you should go take a drive down Hollywood Boulevard.
That's LA homeless.
Right? Oh my gosh, it was terrifying.
You make me scared of homeless people now.
Yo, you want me to tell you my other story?
The tents outside of Balenciaga. Oh God. Fucking homeless people.
Yeah, I could tell you my other one.
Just buy
It's
a house.
it happened on Valentine's Day.
Oh my god, that homeless person was trying to look for
Lovely.
somebody to smooch Theo.
Y'all want to hear it? I'll run it. I'll run this one. All right.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
You got tight lips, boy.
Valentine's Day rolls around. Me and my girl, Jay straight chilling, having a good time. I was going to go show her the night of her life. So my girl is all about the romance. She likes the sweet stuff. She likes the romantic stuff. And what better time than Valentine's Day? So I go out as hard as I can. I'm going to surprise her with everything. I don't tell her where we're going for dinner. I don't tell her where we're going to be going downtown. All of it's a surprise, right? Have all this plan in my head. So we go to a spot where we've been before. It's kind of romantic, kind of sweet. We have our dinner. And then instead of going home that night, I turn and I go downtown. And she's like, oh, like, why are we going this way? I was like, don't worry, babe. I got some surprises for you. So I get us one of those little ghost scooters and we're zipping around, having a good time. I'm taking her to all of these
homeless man.
like romantic places where we've been in the past, you know, oh, we shared this moment here. Oh, we had this moment there. It's kind of like a walk down memory lane. And the night couldn't be going any better. I love how it's going. And I even thought to myself, it's too perfect. Tonight is going too well. We go to this one spot where
You
we
jinxed yourself, man.
we take a picture behind this little like heart thing, you know, this big thing we have in the city. And then we got this Ferris wheel. So, you know, I go and I take her on this Ferris wheel and we're having a good time. While we're on the Ferris wheel, we get our little scooter and we like pause it. You know how you can pause it for a little while and go like see stuff and have fun and then come back to it? Yeah, well, we paused it there. So, you know, we're on the Ferris wheel and I'm just gazing in her eyes. She's gazing into mine. Best night, right? Best night you could possibly imagine for a Valentine's Day. We get off and we're going back to the scooter and our scooter's gone. And it's like, we left it here, right?
no.
Like it was like right here. And then all of a sudden it wasn't. And you know, she's the one who ordered it. So she's on her phone trying to look for it in the GPS. She can't find it. We walk around, we're looking for it. 10, 15, 20 minutes pass. And like, we're getting irritated. We're getting frustrated. It's like, well, what do we do now? I guess we're walking back to the car, right? Like, night's kind of ruined. She's trying to cancel it on her phone. She can't quite cancel it. So she's being charged by the second. She's getting more irritated. And it's like, all right, well, there goes my perfect Valentine's Day. Like, completely ruined. We couldn't find it. So we're like, oh, well, I guess we'll just get out of here. And let's just walk back to the car. We're walking. We see a couple scooters along the way. And it's like, oh, well, that one's not it. That one's not it. And then we roll up to this one right next to a homeless man who's laying on some stairs. She walks up and looks at it, and it's the exact QR code that was matched to the one that we had purchased earlier. So she's like, this is the one. Meanwhile, the homeless man sees us who's laying on these stairs and goes, hey, that's my scooter. That's my scooter. Don't mess with that. That's my scooter. And I look at my girl and I kind of give her that look where it's like, all right, you cancel out the scooter thing. This man's currently like, I got him. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna go take care of this man. So I walk up to him and I start laying on the conversation. I'm his distraction now. I go, hey sir, how you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful night. How's it been? And we start chatting it back and forth, start shooting the shit. And he's like, yeah, well, you know, I've been here in this place for a while now, and I came from this other city, and it wasn't really treating me right. I was like, yeah, well, I'm glad you're finding more of a home here. I'm going to say about this, about that, and we just chalking back and forth. Meanwhile, I'm looking over at my girl. We're about 5-10 minutes in, and she's having trouble with it. She can't get it to log out because she's already sent in like a report a problem, and they're not canceling it. They're just charging her by the minute. So because she already reported that, she can't finish this transaction. And she's looking at me getting flustered and frustrated. Meanwhile, I got this homeless person in front of me. And then I made a fatal mistake. I asked him about family. I asked him how his family was.
You never did that.
Yeah.
You never did
Yeah.
that.
Never asked a homeless
Nah,
man
I
about
learned.
family.
I learned. And so here's what happens. He goes, oh yeah, I haven't seen my family since prison. And I was in prison 2 years ago. And prison didn't treat me right. And he started getting violent and angry. And I was like, okay, look over at my babe and give her the look. Hey, it's about time we get going here. Let's wrap this up. She looks at me and goes, I can't get this thing out of here. This dude starts yelling at me. He's like, so what? You gonna buy me a meal or what? You buying me food or what? I'm like, sir, you've been an absolute joker tonight. You're so funny. Ha ha ha. He looks at me and goes, those are my pants. "You're wearing my pants. Give me my pants back." I'm like, "Excuse me? Excuse me? You're accusing me of wearing your pants." He goes, "Those are my pants. You gotta give me those pants back now." I'm like, "Sir, this is not the time for this." He stands up and starts squaring up with me. This homeless dude squares up with me, ready to throw hands. I look around and like there's a couple people watching, including like a group of like skater kids off to the side. I give these skater kids a look, seeing if they're gonna get my back in case anything goes down. This man's starting to walk towards me and is like, "What are you gonna do about it?" I'm like, "Sir, you have a wonderful evening. You've been an absolute pleasure tonight." I grab my girl by the hand and we book it around the corner. This homeless dude wasn't worth my time. So we are now behind the corner of this building talking to each other. What are we going to do? Oh my God, we're still being charged for the scooter. I'm at like $45 now. Like, we got to go. We got to get out of here. Meanwhile, as we're having this conversation, I'm like, all right, here's my plan. We're going to trick the homeless man. I'm going to go buy him some food. We're going to walk down the street together. You're going to cancel out the scooter thing. By the time we come back, you're gone. I'm going to book it at some point, and we're going to meet at this safe location. As we're hatching up this like 4-level plan, right? Drawing freaking like yarn strings across the brainstorming board. We see the homeless man begin to start walking, meandering away from the scooter. We run back to it, seizing our opportunity. We get on it, and immediately we're able to press the button, and for whatever reason, it works now. We cancel the ride, and we run away, no worse for wear, having the absolute best Valentine's Day experience of our lives.
I bet that was a good night's sleep.
Well, we didn't go to bed right away, but I can tell you what, it was passionate. It was passionate, baby. It was a good time. That was the fullest Valentine's Day I ever had. It had the romance, it had the love, it had the sweet, even had some chaos, some conflict, and some drama involved, baby. That was the best Valentine's Day of my life.
Bro.
And I almost squared up with a homeless man.
Almost.
Those scooters are so goddamn jank.
So jank. I have a scooter of my own. I don't need to do that.
Lucky. Well, like, mind if I tell my scooter story of those things?
Dude, run
we
it.
had fun with those. Bro. So for some reason, our provincial government bought a shit ton of these scooters just in the Charlottetown. Oops, I just doxed my location. But anyway, the whole island has like 150,000 people. So like, why do we need all these scooters? But anyway, I go to these car meets every Saturday at a parking lot, and then like it's coming near the end of it. Not too many people. It's kind of boring. Like it's in like the fall weather. So I'm like, you know what? Why don't we go try one of those scooters? And they're like, okay, next meet, we'll go get some of those scooters. So next meet pulls around, like next Saturday. We just go down the parkade because there's at the corner. That's where all the scooters are. Like they're kind of around that area. There's like the strip of all the bars and stuff. So all the people are out getting those scooters drunk and shit. So there's always cops around because they're driving intoxicated on the scooters. It's funny. Mm-hmm. But anyway, we grab some of those scooters, drive around. We go down to the waterfront, like doing like ollies and wheelies and shit on them. You're not supposed to, but it's the funnest shit. I took mine, did like a jump, like off the sidewalk, like down a bit to where like the big like 2023 is, like usually at the waterfront. And then we rode up this ramp, and there was a set of stairs at the end. And I fucking flew off the stairs and landed the fucking scooter just like scraping this $3,000 scooter the government just bought. And then my buddies, they're like, they didn't do that because that shit's sketchy, so they like drove down it, but it was like just scraping down the stairs.
Oh my God.
So then my buddy's calling me like, hey, where you at? Because we were going to meet him and also get those scooters. I'm like, oh, we just drove down to the fucking ocean. See? And then like we booked it back, and then like I was like doing some like tricks and stuff on it. I was like laying all the way down with my arms up here, just like turning it with my body and just like laying on the like the board part of the scooter. All the people in like bars and like stuff on the rooftop were like, do a trick. And then we just like do like a wheelie or something and like, yeah.
Do a flip.
So we were about to bring these scooters up the parkade, and then like the security guard comes out and like, hey, you can't bring the scooters up. He's like an Indian, and then it's like, okay, but I mean, every single Saturday there's a bunch of white girls that bring up these scooters all the time and drive them through the car meet. Like, it happens all the time. I'm like, okay. We turn around and we go through the side entrance because there's a side entrance. We go around the block and to the side and up. And then we bring these scooters, and then it's like, hey guys, you want to try them out? I haven't seen like so many grown men like just laughing and shit at like these scooters. They're all in like these like big fancy cars and like modified cars and stuff. It's like, yo, scooter. It's just like trying to max it out by going down like the ramp. You know, like the ramp, like going up, like the big parkades and stuff.
Uh-huh.
So we were trying to find out how fast we can take these things. There's a speed limit of 30 kilometers an hour. But if you hop and do wheelies going down, you can get it to go up to 45, 50.
Oh my god.
Jeez.
No helmet, by the way. That was before the law was put in place.
God.
You had to wear a helmet to use them.
That's crazy, bro.
I mean,
and then
I had a couple
injuries. We had like 3 of them for an hour. So we took 2 back, and we were going to keep 1. When we brought the other 2 back, there was 1 right there, and it's had battery on it. It's like, why is the battery on? Usually, like, that's off if it's like, you know, you have to rent it out. My friend gets on it, gets it to go. Someone brought it back and forgot to tag it out. So we stole this guy's scooter. He's still paid for it for like 3 hours. He's gonna wake up for like it's like 27 cents every minute. Yeah. So he's waking up in the morning, and there's gonna be a bill $500 fucking because we stole this scooter and it was still moving.
Oh my gosh!
This is your by the way, this is a
that's
TSA.
Not the
check out your scooter.
Yeah.
That's not the best part about this, because you might also have a repair bill.
Oh my god!
We brought it back up, and one of my buddy's friends, he got on it, and then he's like, hey, can this thing do a burnout? So he put it up against the wall, ripped the throttle, and like lifted the back wheel up. I was like throwing water on the ground. He puts it down. It's like burning rubber and motor. It's like smoking the entire place out.
Oh my gosh.
They did have tread. By the end of it, it was like a slick. It was in bald as shit. No tread, nothing. That was the most fun I've had for just $20 an hour. Like, that was so good. Those scooters were like fucking cooked. But like, before, like, we were gonna do it again, and we were gonna go take them to the skate park, but then a hurricane happened, and then like the meets got canceled. So we might do it this like upcoming month. Yeah, like Hurricane Fiona.
Whoa.
Like, it hit us bad.
Yeah, I like how they name it after like the first person who sees it.
Is it? I thought it was like they just go in order.
Because there was
like
the
alphabetical.
Elsa, there was of course Katrina. Everybody knows.
I thought they just choose a name, but they go in alphabetical order. Like, they just go down.
I heard it's the first person who sees it and posts about it. They name the hurricane after them.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
It's a Hurricane Theo, guys.
Yo, that'll be the next one. That'll be the best one.
Theo.
It's gonna, instead of like ruining people's lives and destroying houses, It was Hurricane Theo. It was Hurricane Theo that pissed on your sheets.
What? Oh no.
It's my new excuse.
That's why I have your. That's why your Discord nickname for me. It's like Theo the P boy.
That's how Yoy and I became friends. I peed on her sheets.
Peed on my sheets.
Yeah, another fun thing we did.
Disgusting.
You know the struts. You know, like the Strutzilla.
Nope.
Like, you know, like the little like thing, like as seen on TV. It's the monkey where people throw it on the ground and it comes back up in its flat face.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gorilla.
I know what
Yeah.
Like the squishy gorilla. Yeah, so
Squish gorilla.
taking that to a 4-story parking lot is pretty fun. We like bought one and then we like took it to the parking, like, hey, let's buy this and throw it off the top of the parking lot. So we would like set it up. We would run down the stairs, which were like covered in piss and smokes and shit.
That was
It's
Theo.
disgusting. It smells like a chlorinated pool, and they're like, "Oh, this is disgusting, but this is gonna be so cool." We're like running down the stairs, and then they're at the top. We get our cameras ready, and then like there was a guy coming around, and it's just like, "Hey, bro, watch out! Just hold on a second." It's like, "What are you guys
Stay
doing?"
right there.
We're throwing a Stretch Armstrong off the building. It's like, oh, I want to see this. So he's like, you guys
Throw
ready?
the monkey.
It's like, yeah, throw it. This is the loudest goddamn splat I've ever heard in my life. It's just completely flat. It was like 1 centimeter thick. It was like a pizza disc.
Oh my gosh.
It was
Funniest shit
pizza.
ever.
It was monkey pizza.
If you ever get one, throw it off the top of the building. It'll be so worth it. Best $20 again. You can find some good shit for
Best
$20.
$20
Makes a
with
good
you
night.
again.
Yo, Avery's all about that fun time on a budget. He's like, yo, I had 4 hours of entertainment on $15.
Bro, I used to work at Toys R Us, so I would just like any
I
cool
miss
stuff
that.
that would come in, I would like buy it and take it to the meet and be like, "Hey guys, check this shit out." So I used to be like the Hot Wheels dealer. Like I would be like, "Okay, I get them on
Oh
discount."
man.
It's like, "Hey, here's the new set that came out. You want it?" And so it's like, "Yeah, I'll take that one and that one. Okay, give me your e-money."
Give me all your
Just like dealing Hot Wheels at the back of my car. Then like bring out some like RC cars. It's like, "Hey, check out this Hot Wheels size RC car." It's just, and they're like toddlers, like with like a tablet, just like, whoa.
I feel like no,
fucking
don't get me
amazing.
wrong. I feel like if you grab like almost like all the guys in our group, take them to like a huge ass ball pit in real life, including you guys. I'm not you guys. You guys are just gonna fucking
Yeah.
jump in and just recording a bunch of toddlers
Totally.
playing in the ball pit.
Of course.
You get smacked in the head with a ball.
It would be
Now what you do
absolute
is you go on
gremlin
Amazon.
chaos.
Amazon or
The big
Wish,
girls would
order
join
those
too.
balls. You go to a skate park and you just dump them in it, and you just.
I once broke my tailbone doing something really on a scooter. My mom had got me a scooter for like no, just randomly. She just got me a fucking scooter where it could go like 25. You know, that's the non-safe. The safe one was like 10, and like I went 25 around my neighborhood, and I was like, yeah, this is fun. And it was like me first trying to get into it. I hit a curb, and let's just say I flew. I flew. I felt like
The guy in the
Superman for a
electric
second.
skateboard hits
It was
that
a-
tube, just skateboard's there. He's 10 miles that way.
I scraped my elbow, I had scraped my knee, but like I landed on my butt, of course, you know, that's how you break your tailbone. So I landed on it and then turned over, and I just laid there. And there was like a nice woman like, "Are you okay?" Just imagine me laying flat on the floor just like this. I'm like, I just shook my head. I was like trying not to scream in pain. I'm like,
My fingers hurt.
Oh my gosh.
I tried to get up. You know, like you get up, but first I tried to do that and just like laid back down. I was like, yeah, no. I was just like, she went over to me. I was like, "Are you okay, sweetie?" I'm like, "I think I broke something." And she's like, "You want me to call you an ambulance?" "Oh, no, we in U.S., please don't." I ain't paying for that. Just take me
Costs too
home.
damn much.
Yeah.
Bro.
Only if you pay
Too
for it.
much, damn much for it.
I can't afford the
I
$40,000.
can walk it off. I can't
Man,
afford it
y'all,
like you
y'all
stabbed in
living
the
in the
chest.
first third world country.
Right? Oh my gosh, it's so true.
Like, bro, you guys don't call ambulances. That's crazy.
Don't call the ambulance.
Yeah.
But like for her to get me back home, you know what she did? She has
What?
kids, and you know, like kids have that wagon, right?
Little red
She
wagon.
had, like,
I'll put you in the radio flyer.
I love his works. You guys just
You got
imagine
like the scooter on top of you.
This is like whenever I was like 16, by the way. Imagine like a full ass 16 years old just on a wagon being dragged. You might want to call the police because looking at her and looking at me, it looks like I'm being kidnapped.
Yeah.
On a wagon. I was like, no, she's helping me. So she's helping me. I think I broke my ass. That's what I literally told. I told the doctor that. I told the doctor. I think I broke my ass, doc. Can you help me?
Oh my gosh. Oh, these are good stories.
Yeah, but
Yo, by the way, wondering, this is
I
Yoi
love-
Tenshi. Yoi Tenshi is a content creator. Go follow her. Someone's asking about your possum thing. You should go let them know.
possum.
Like where the avatar comes from.
They're okay. It was, of course, it's on Gumroad. Her name is Possumia.
Oh my gosh.
Possumia.
Of course it is.
It's you
Is
spell
that
like
supposed to be a possum? Is that what that is?
Possumi. Yes, it is a possum. Anyway, it has
Never
a tail and
seen
everything,
one.
but I don't think it's shake booty on TikTok. Well, so
But HerEros, we've been sharing
but
stories.
yeah, that's her name.
You got any stories for us? You got any stories of yours?
I have one about me falling off a longboard.
Yo,
I can share that one.
yo, I want to hear it. I want to hear it.
I
Yes.
love you too.
I crave
Okay.
violence.
Mwah.
Okay, so, I was in Virginia for a wedding, for one of my cousin's weddings, and it was raining one day, and we're going by like a river, and this trail, it's a trail right by a river, and when I go by, I'm on a long, like, I'm with my family, but I'm on a longboard, and it goes underneath this bridge, and the water is already rising out of this river, and it's like starting to go onto the trail. So it's halfway on the trail. I go past the first time. I go on the dry half. When I come back, I realize that it's overflowed with water, and so I'm gonna either hit the water and just go flying, or I need to go onto the hill and just like jump off.
Oh my gosh.
I was like 14 and was scared out of my mind, so I panicked and rode the longboard all the way into the water. And I hit the water, and so my dad and my grandparents are back behind me, and my dad sees all these people like circling around somebody, and it's me. I'm sitting down there in face full of water, of like mud, dirt water from a river. I have like wood chips in my eye because I face planted because all the debris and stuff.
Oh.
So I have all this like wood chips and stuff in my eyelid and stuff, and I can just feel them.
Yeah.
So we have to go back to a hotel, and my dad has to like pull down my eyelid, like grab them out.
Stick your face back in the water. So wash it off.
Oh my gosh.
That was like forever stuck in my mind.
Oh.
I guess that's what you call waterboarding.
Oh wait, you reminded me of one time. You reminded me of one time. My mom had like made me go to Christian camp because at first she wasn't accepting of me being non-straight, but she learned how to deal with it after that. So good for her. So that was like whenever I was like around 15, 14-ish. I was like, I'm not straight. Ow. Anyway, I'm not straight. But, like, so I went to Christian camp. uh, we usually like went in the cycle like zip lining, pool, and they had like one of those things where there's one person on one side, the other person jumps on it, and you go fucking flying. It's like, I was like, I want to try that. So you know, I got on it. I got to the end. They should really start weighing people before they go on, because I'm not gonna lie to you, the kid that came up next, this kid looked like twice my weight. I'm not gonna lie to you, I started being scared.
Oh no.
I was about to hold on to dear life. I was like, oh please. He jumped, I flew, and like whenever I tell you I belly flopped, oh, I swear to God, I was gonna throw up. I was gonna throw up after that. But that's not the worst part. I got up out the pool, and you know how teenagers are. I got out the pool with like no top on. It had ripped off.
Oh no! Oh no!
Like midway going
like,
out,
boobies.
like fully out, exactly.
Oh, no.
People were like, boobies, and I was like, oh shit! I had like jumped out of the pool real quickly. I was like, where is it? Where is it? Like it had fully ripped and everything, and I was like, that kid, no, we did. The counselor had to like grab me in towel and be like, be careful. Though I swear to goodness, those boys will never forget what happened at the pool one day, and I feel like they're still telling that story till this day. I flashed everybody there.
You probably showed them different faith. Change their religion.
No, because I'm actually friends with one of the guys that are out there.
Praise the Lord.
And I like one day I was like, did you ever tell them about like what happened at the pool with you? I was like, oh yeah, I tell that story till this day. And I'm like, how did they react to it? It's like, you got to see titties at a young age? Lucky you. And it wasn't your mom. Bro.
Oh my God.
I was like,
I would be saying lucky too. I still haven't seen any yet.
oh, poor Avery. But yeah, that was the day where
Why are they going to the
I didn't embarrass myself.
There's no women.
I didn't embarrass myself because, you know, people didn't call me any names or be like, pull it up. They left it alone, and the guys weren't like, let me see your titties. They were just like, they didn't say anything to me because we were all like split, you know, Christian
damn.
you know.
You're unactivated. They're like, you know what? This is probably going to be the only time I'm ever going to see a titty till like high school.
Yeah.
So
Until I'm married.
thank you very
Oh
much.
yeah. Until I'm at my mom's
You
basement.
got them by.
Yeah. Oh
I
my
helped them with
God.
life. I showed them what would happen.
Show them the way. This is the way.
I showed them if they act right.
You broke her. You broke her. You broke her.
What?
Yo, you got the smoker laugh out of her. Yoi became a
Anyway,
80-year-old
trying to do a live
smoker
reenactment?
real fast.
Don't make me laugh while I'm trying to drink. Oh my God, I almost went through. Be careful. Oh my God, some of the drink went out my nose.
My fault. My bad.
Oh my God. Yes, please. Please. You gotta breathe, yo. You gotta breathe.
I can't breathe. There's mango naked in my nostrils.
Mango, what now?
I don't want to
It's
know
called-
what's
you know,
naked in your nose,
naked.
alright? I don't want to know what's naked on your side.
It's the smoothie. It's called naked.
I wouldn't mind.
I usually do that trick on my friends, though. Hey, I'm getting naked. He's just like, you're getting naked? Yeah. I just sent a picture of the naked bottle.
Nice. Alright, I guess round two. Who's open?
I'm
Next
good.
story. Who's got the next story for us? Who wants one?
Okay, how about
I wanna
this?
talk
What
about
was
my
your
head
first
injury.
experience riding? Okay, tell that first. I want to hear about blunt force trauma.
Okay, so me being elementary, I was a huge book Harry Potter nerd, so I always had my head in the book. You know how they say that?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't have any glasses though, But like, and I would have like, you know how like these look like, right? I would always have these shoes whenever I was little. You know the shoes I'm talking about, like the Converse shoes, that go up to your knees.
Chucks.
Yeah.
And like they really
Converse
had like
All-Stars.
yeah, and like people didn't like it. Liked that I had style, or at least had those shoes, because most of the kids couldn't get them. So I was like bullied for being a book nerd and having style by these two girls. They were really mean, but really stupid. You know, they would insult me, but it wouldn't make any sense.
They would be the ones who are singing like those songs in the back, annoying as shit.
Exactly. The teacher didn't like them either. So on the way to like the bus, I was like reading my Harry Potter book, right? Yeah. I was like, oh man, it was so good. And you know the little, like, you have the doors, like the school doors, right? You have the pole in the middle, right? While walking, reading my book, one of the girls had pushed me. They had pushed me, right? But they didn't. I feel like they didn't. They wouldn't want that came next. I hit my head on the pole, like full on, middle of my head to the pole. That's not it. I had fallen down, and by the way, we had tiles when we were walking, so I had fucking slid. I had slid on my stomach to a bathroom door, like one of those teachers' bathroom doors. I'd hit my head on the door, then the door frame. Like, it was like the combo, 2-time combo, 1-2, and I like slid out into the open.
You got the triple threat.
For some reason, I feel like because I was in elementary, I didn't have anything on my chest. That's what made me go even faster, because it was a flat surface.
You got the slid. Aerodynamic.
And like, let's say like I
Low
got the
drag
aerodynamics. My head had started like bleeding out and everything, and like all the kids could see it. And I was like trying to get up. I was like, oh, I can't do it. And then like somebody had gotten the nurse, and she was like, hey sweetie, can you get up? By the way, by the time she got there, like everything was covered in blood. My book, my book bag, my hands, my head. It was like you could slip in that puddle if you're not careful.
It's like,
and like she asked me if I had getting up, and I was like I can try. And I feel like once I got up, either I passed back out or I slipped on some blood and just like banged my head and passed out. One of those two. I don't know. I'd passed out. I'd woken up with an ice bag on my head.
Ice pack?
What?
Oh, goddamn ice pack. Like, I thought that was fake.
No shit.
Are they not trained in first aid?
They got me like this whenever I woke up. My arm was like, I was like, what's going on? And my mom had told me whenever I got back home, they had the nerve to call me and ask me if they still want you in the bus. And I was like, man, yeah, that's crazy, Mom. By the way, I was lightheaded. And maybe that's why I might have a little bit of brain damage, maybe. Or maybe,
and that's
I don't
why
know,
you're on
I might
VR
have a little
chat.
brain damage.
And that's how I started playing VR chats.
And that's my story of getting into VR chat.
How did you start playing VR
was,
chat? I mean, get brain damage.
Me? Just born with it.
I was born this way.
My mom dropped me on my head. Oh,
my mom didn't drop me, but she ran
Did
my
you
head
get
into
stitches?
the walls.
Oh no, I didn't have any kind of stitches. I just laid down in bed.
did you know?
I laid down in bed. I think because I
Like,
didn't wake
force
up
that
till like
shit
2
back
days
together.
later.
Yeah.
So I did not wake up till like 2
Fucking
days
blood
later.
loss.
Yeah, no shit. I feel like out of those 2 days knocked, my mom might have taken me to the hospital because I didn't wake up. You know.
Dang.
Gotta double check because whenever like it's Saturday, no, it's Sunday. What do you mean? I like messed up my weekend and everything. What do you mean? But another thing from my childhood is pretty funny. As a child, my mom and my auntie would love to like play jokes and like, you know, scare my family a little bit. So I kind of want to send you guys the photo, and I'm not gonna like. I don't want to like make anybody feel out here, but like, oh, you know what? I am gonna send the photo, and you guys could talk about it. But
You can post it to the chat.
you guys. I'm not gonna gonna post it in the chat, but I'm gonna post it in the group chat.
Gotcha.
But like, you guys
That's
talk
what I
about
meant,
as I'm
yeah,
trying to
yeah.
find it, and you guys give me a reaction.
Who's got another story? HerEros, you want one?
I would.
No, go for it, Aves.
I was just gonna say, like, what's y'all first experience riding a bike? Because that's usually a funny story.
I fell on my booty.
I actually didn't fall.
Shut the fuck up, piece of shit. No, ain't no way. I don't believe that for a second.
All right, it's in, guys.
Oh my god,
Hey,
what?
guys.
What am I looking at right now? Oh my god. Oh my god.
I look lovely.
What? Yoy! What am I looking at right now? I'm so glad this live stream can't see that. Oh my god! That was you? That was you?
That's me.
Oh
That's me.
my god! That is the definition of child abuse. That is the definition.
They pulled little pranks.
That's a prank. That's a prank.
Because I wouldn't use the potty, they duct taped me on the.
Oh my god.
They didn't duct tape you down though.
I don't know if I'm allowed. I'm going to try to describe to you what Yoy just sent us right now. It is of a small little child, probably 4 years old, duct tape on the mouth, duct taped to a little kid's training toilet to teach them how to go to the
Oh my God.
bathroom,
Taped to the
with
toilet.
adults casually watching television in the background. Oh my god.
No. You got, look closer. Theo, look closer. You can see the tape. It goes under the toilet.
Oh my god.
You see yourself, it's going with her.
Oh my god. That is so disturbing. I'm so
Why is
sorry.
there so many blankets on the ground?
So sorry, Yoy. And
would
then
love to not
someone in your
forget.
family had the audacity to grab a camera and take a picture of you. Oh my god.
It's because you know, like whenever you try to potty kid, like train kids, they sometimes cry on the toilet. I can't cry if I have duct tape on my mouth.
Yo, you're on the Xbox right now. You got the Xbox on.
That's so
Bro,
bad.
there's so many other photos than that one of my family and me. Let's just say,
God.
you know why I grew up like this, being the jokester I am.
This is where the comedy comes from.
What's with the fucking?
Yeah.
What's with the sippy cup full of piss in the corner there, beside the
Oh,
aquarium?
that's apple juice. That's apple juice right
Oh
there.
my god.
Apple juice.
No, because my mom loves to use that photo on my little cousins whenever they don't behave. It's like, that's gonna happen to you. You don't behave.
Let this be a lesson. Let this be a lesson to you.
Yeah, it's only a warning.
Also, you guys are watching a commercial of the Wii. Like that shit was probably just coming out too.
Oh my god.
I see the Wii remote and
Oh
nunchuck.
my god.
You have the first gen Xbox and the Hitachi. Yo, I'm picking
Wait,
up
who's
the
sleeping
picture,
on that
sorry.
couch? Hold on. Who's sleeping on the couch? Let me confirm who's sleeping on this couch. Like, go,
You're dead.
looking in?
You're like knocked
No,
out.
hold on.
2007.
Oh man.
Yeah,
Oh,
Damn,
that
was
is
in.
my
That's
neighbor.
not when the
I'm
Wii
That's
crying.
my neighbor.
I'm crying. I got tears. I got water in my
Your
eyes
neighbor
right
wasn't
now.
on it.
Yeah, she was sleeping. See, I was duct taped to the porta
Man.
potty.
Y'all crazy.
Listen, I
Not the
don't
porta
have
potty,
any
the
old
potty.
images to dock myself right now, but I do have like old home videos, but I don't have them.
Yeah.
They're like on cassette.
Right.
Now you guys know what I look like as a baby.
Okay.
It's crazy.
I want to like reenact that photo, but
You
anything
should.
but on the
You
potty
should.
though.
Yeah. Can you?
I'm just,
You should react that in VR chat. Try to get yourself duct taped to a toilet.
Yes.
we got toilets in there.
Oh my god.
I don't know how we're gonna duct tape it.
Yep. Oh man.
Just duct tape.
Hold it down. I wonder how they got me in there. I
God.
was a child too. How do you duct tape a child?
How do you get a child to sit still that long? I figured it'd be very difficult.
Listen,
maybe
it's not
maybe
that
I
hard.
did.
An adult that weighs above 150 pounds and a child that weighs like
Are you
20.
telling me like they just like laid on me to duct tape me?
Just hold 'em
laid
down,
on me.
Yeah.
Hold him down,
They
get it.
probably yeah, it's not too difficult. I
Please,
don't
God,
think.
don't take you.
No, Avery, go on. Tell me
Burn
about
my
your
arms and
experience
legs.
duct taping
Get the
small
tape.
children. Tell me about this, please.
Yeah. I would love to know.
That's not wrong.
You talking to me?
Yeah, you.
It's just- no, I don't have any experience with that. I'm not a Discord mod. Oh, wait, shit.
Oh, except you are.
I'm sorry. I go outside.
You just reminded me. Discord's apparently getting like a slow but surely update and getting rid of the numbers. Anybody else see that? Like, they're getting rid of like how you have
Numbers.
to like you know how you add somebody on Discord, right?
Yeah.
You add in the numbers. Apparently they're
The
getting rid of
9-4.
those. You gotta have
Why are they getting rid of the numbers?
It's more gonna be like Twitter
I don't know.
handles.
Exactly. So now it's kind of like that.
What?
If you say so. Discord's like
Yeah,
the
'cause
best.
dumb
though.
as shit.
I'm not gonna hate on Discord because it's not Facebook. Discord is not like a normal social media. It's like the cool one. So they got room.
Yeah,
They got
and a
room
lot
to
of
play
stuff
for me.
happens on Discord.
Yeah.
Yeah. The
My
cool
foot.
ones with all the groomers. That's where all the groomers are
Your
at.
foot being a little bit.
It was. Well, we just put in an hour, y'all.
It still is.
I don't know about y'all, but we just put in an hour. Does that feel like an hour to you?
That was
No.
fucking too easy. No, that did not.
Yeah, that was too easy. Y'all want to keep going? Y'all ready to call it there? I was ready to call it at an hour.
I mean, if we're gonna end it, might as well just eat the camera.
All right. Why don't you? Okay, we're gonna do
I
a
don't know.
plug first to
I'm
get
sure
out of
we can
here.
Find some.
We got HerEros over here, TikToker. Go follow them. They are amazing. They are funny. They are hilarious. This is Yoy, who had an absolutely awful childhood. You should follow her just on that sake alone. We got my boy Avery right here. Go follow Avery. He's gonna be making more content soon. One of my game night hosts. He's important as well. Y'all know me. Y'all know what it is. If you want to eat that camera, best get on it now because I'm about to close this shop up. Thank y'all for showing out. We'll see you next time. Have a good one.
We love you.